Have fun and welcome back to the channel, Manuna Talks. And this is Football Fans Tribe. Quick reaction here to Manchester United's 3-1 loss to Manchester City in the Manchester Derby. Don't forget, you can become a chief, an FFT chief. Just follow the instructions to the comment section and check out the unique benefits you can also enjoy if you become a chief on the platform. And yes, thank you so much for watching this one as well. So, Henry, your thoughts on the game?
We lose.
Obviously.
We lost.
Yeah.
We lost because we are poor. We lost because we never deserve any result in the match.
Even after that first half?
Of course, yes. What did you play? What did you play?
Interesting.
You play 90 minutes football. You had one shot on target.
I mean, after the first half.
After the first half, were you expecting United to defend for another 45 minutes against Manchester at Etihad? No. That was not what Chelsea did. That was not what the last time City dropped point in Premier League was against Chelsea at the same Etihad. That was not what Chelsea did. Chelsea didn't sit back. They did defend for 90 minutes. They did defend for 45 minutes. So I was telling people where I was. I said, the only thing we have done in this game is we've managed to get a goal. So we can now concede few goals. So it's not going to be like 6-3. And that was exactly what happened.
How you go talk that kind?
Of course. If we scored a goal. If you are playing against Guardiola, Barcelona Guardiola, Bayern Munich Guardiola, you expect one thing. A Pep team is that team that is going to dominate the game, but you're going to hit them on counter.
Yeah.
So if you have clinical finishers, if you have pexy wingers, you must get a goal against Pep through counter. Aside Crystal Palace this season, Man City have been guilty of shipping in goals from counter. They have shipped in like 6 goals. Crystal Palace have shipped in 7.
Yeah.
So City dominate the game. They play from the middle because they have the quality. So that was an opportunity for Manchester United to play from vertical. So if you are going to play against Manchester City, you don't have any right to talk about possession against them. They have the possession. But you have one thing. You hit City on a counter. Tottenham did it. Wolverhampton Wanderers did it. So many things have done it to City this season. But in our own case, we tried it once, it worked. So it's a situation like you know what to do. Like today, I see Eric Ten Hag as a manager who saw what to do. He knew how to play City, but the quality to play City wasn't there. And there is nothing he can do about it. There is nothing he can do about it. Because the last time we win City, you know the players we had on the pitch. Eriksen played, Luke Shaw played.
Yeah.
So those guys weren't there. Casemiro was top notch. They weren't there. So I told you I expected nothing. To me, it is a step up. Because last time we went there, it was 6-3.
Let me ask you now, after that first half, with the players available, is there anything Ten Hag could have done? So now what you're saying basically is that no matter what Ten Hag did at halftime or anything, it was always going to be a loss. It's just that goal was just an abnormality or whatever.
Where City is now is where every football club wants to be.
Yeah.
If you watch Pep post after the game, he said, they asked him, he said we didn't play bad. That they played well from the beginning to the end. And that is true. I only said there is no way you can expect something from this game when you only defend. And you want to defend, but you don't have the quality. Let me ask you, in Man City, will you have anybody like Evans and Varane, 5 and 6, 2024? In Arsenal, will you have Evans and Varane? In Liverpool, will you have Evans and Varane? You can't have such defenders. It was a little bit curtailed because of the work Casemiro puts in today. We play so badly. We are so bad. The injury to Highland is a big catastrophe to Manchester United because it has destabilized everything. Ole Gunnar do play Guardiola. There was a season he beat Pep home and away. It's not we are good, but the Man City team is a team you know how to play them if only you have the material. But in our case, we don't have the material. You are playing a McTominay, whom Man U fans will ask you, minus the fact that maybe he gets goals once in a while. When he is in the midfield, what does he do? You cannot define McTominay's role. And if you watch the first half, because United greatest on doing whenever we play City is fear. Whenever we want to play City, we are very much afraid of Man City. This is the same Man City that played Bournemouth last week. They managed to get a goal, and that was the end.
Yeah.
Just one goal. They draw Chelsea 1-1, 4-4. Chelsea. Doku couldn't walk past Gusto.
Yeah.
So you want to play Pep Guardiola team, you know their strength is in the midfield. Choke the midfield. Mino did well. Casemiro did well. But what was McTominay's role? What was his role?
So which midfielder would have started in place of McTominay?
I am not saying anybody. You have played the first half. You are lucky to get a 1-0 win first half. And you know the few times we try to play with City, they were a little bit naive up front, because one thing with the first team is that they don't want you to come out and play with them. They don't want you to come out and play with them. When you match City foot to foot, they have players who are prone to error.
Yeah.
But anytime United play Man City, we are so much afraid of Man City. We give them so much respect. So in this game today, you already have a Casemiro and a Mino. Who are your chief creators? If you want to play a counter-attacking football against Man City, which is their greatest weakness, which means you need midfielders who are very creative. You've given Bruno Fernandes a role to play free role. So there are things he cannot do. There are things he can't do. So second half, bring in an Eriksen. He doesn't have the energy, no problem. Can Casemiro and Mino do the dirty job in the midfield? Can Eriksen help Bruno Fernandes to create? Creativity was lacking. Then go to Garnacho. Garnacho was nowhere. These are your informed players, as you can see. But when you throw them in and they refuse to perform, you bring them out. I know that Anthony is not a bad player. Despite what he's passing.
Was that a rock sub then? Pulling off Rashford instead of leaving Garnacho 90 minutes?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. Because Garnacho is not good when it comes to tracking back. That is one good thing Anthony does. So playing Garnacho in this match, like after the first half, to me, he wasn't giving his best, because if you are playing against Man City, you must play players who are very fit, who can track back, who can run up front. But in this game today, Garnacho was wasteful up front, and when it comes to tracking back, he wasn't helping that lot anywhere. He wasn't helping that lot. The only luck we had today was Doku of recent has not been at his best. And you saw what happened during the second half. They now stopped that Doku. Then Alvarez came in. Then everything, the rest was history. So when you play Anthony in that right wing, Anthony does well when it comes to tracking back and helping defenders. So to me, after the first half, the likes of McTominay and Garnacho should have left the game, and the subbing Rashford ahead of Garnacho, to me, didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. People might think Rashford has been bad. Fine, Rashford has been bad. But the 30-goal Rashford last season, we shouldn't forget, played with an informed Casemiro, Martinez, and Luke Shaw. So, as at last season, our game, building from the back, made a lot of senses. Because you can't doubt the ability of Martinez with the ball. And that was even the reason why we brought in Onana, so that he can complement the effort of building from the back. But those guys today are not there. So Rashford lacked the services, and he's not a striker who come in like Benzema, them like the likes of Harry Kane to play from the middle. So when he gets the service, he plays. But if he doesn't get the service, there's nothing you can do about it. So the quality players he played with last season that helped his game, they're not there. They're not there.
Was that Onana's best half of football, the first half for Man United? Because Naim even created himself.
Onana in a recent interview said he came to Manchester United, so many controversies, environment, language, and every other things that he's trying to settle down. And I don't know. that he's trying to settle down. Let me just say, he complained about coming to Premier League for the first time, that he find it difficult to settle down, but he's gradually settling down. And you've been seeing his game of recent.
Mm.
You've been seeing his game of recent. Onana today, he had the best 45 minutes as a Manchester United goalkeeper.
Mm. Mm.
So the only thing he lacked was defenders to complement his effort, and they let him down. They let him down. If Luke Shaw was playing against Foden won't get that first goal.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Because Foden was just a push away from the ball to go off target.
Yeah.
But Lindelof couldn't match up with his pace, and you can't fault Lindelof because he's playing a makeshift position. He is not a natural left back. So he's just fighting in for somebody. It's not his wing. He plays from the central defense. So it's not his wing. On a very good day, he has no reason playing from there. So as long as Onana is concerned, I've always said that we can't judge Onana until we have a full squad, especially from the back line. When they play together like two most consistently, we cannot say if Onana is good or Onana is not good.
All right, just give me your final thoughts, eh? The network don't they even mess up so much. Just give me your final thoughts.
There is nothing Manchester United can do this season outside what they have done. Because in as much as injury is part of football, but the kind of injury United have had is one you can't manage because we don't have a squad depth. As of today, we are playing without a left back. We don't have a striker. We don't have our normal 5 and 6. We are only managing the Evans who came to help Manchester United. So you can imagine playing with Evans. So I think the only reason United season is ending the way it's ended is because of injury. And if it continues this way, Conference League will be a plus. Because there's something you can do. Eric Ten Hag has done what he can do. He has played players he has the initiative so long as I'm concerned, but the material to pursue them is not there. So I have stopped accusing him. He's doing what he can do. He's playing players he have.
All right, nice one. Abeg, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment before you leave. Also like the video and thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. Abeg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.